ask us, another Teals Tuesday. Yeah, it's been a while. By a while, I mean it's been a week. So, how you been? Yeah, it's, just me and the plant. I hope. I don't actually know. Enough about me. How are all you guys? Hey there. Cool's cooler? Yeah, the plant's pretty big now. Yeah, I'm not worried about it though. You know, I don't panic about it anymore. I don't wake up with night sweats anymore. I'm fine, because I love this plant. And even though I was told last time to get rid of it, I obviously did it, not only because I'd be terrified to do so, but also because the root system is now part of the structural integrity of my house. And I really don't want to have to move. Hey, thanks so much. Greetings, Miles. Designation Cosmo. Mario Kilimanjaro is looking healthy. Yeah, he is. He's looking great. He's looking amazing, you guys. Yeah. So I may not have actually invited anybody to this Teals Tuesday. You know, because I didn't really want anybody here. This Child of the Moon, CMK's fruit looks a bit evil. Yeah, you could say that. Hello?
Oh, hey, Tails?
Hello?
Tails?
You a pizza guy? You know you go to the front door. You don't have to go upstairs.
You probably don't remember me, but your parents did, like, without even me, like, jogging your memory, which is kind of surprising. It's Rotor.
Oh my gosh, come in. Well, be careful.
Wow, that was a little weird. I had to push some, like, plant stuff to the side when I was getting in here.
CMK, Rotor, don't say anything bad to the plant or else you might die.
Okay, so I can see things are a little strange. Thanks, DGO3. You and Sonic do lots of streaming these days?
I do it every Tuesday, streaming a game.
That's cool.
I haven't even started the game yet. What am I thinking?
That tree is giving Biolaunchy vibes.
Supposed to be about the gaming and I haven't even started gaming yet. Jessica Rabbit!
Jessica Rabbit?
Here? Dude, I didn't know Jessica Rabbit watched my show.
You got Jessica Rabbit watching your show?
Well, she's talking to you, not to me.
Thanks, Jessica Rabbit. My, hey there, Rotor, you look so handsome today.
Well, what about me, Jessica? Do I look okay?
Jessica, are you feeling okay? This is me.
Let's just play the game. I don't know what it is. I don't even care. It's called Kids. No idea what to do. No idea what I'm looking at, but you know what? That's okay. That's fine. Jessica, I didn't know you were a fan of the show. How long are you watching for?
Oh, wow, these guys, oh my gosh. They're like falling into this hole.
Oh, they're throwing people in a pit.
Did Sonic and Sally swing by? Did they say I was coming, or?
They didn't actually mention you, although I don't think I was paying attention. I just was trying to tell them I was fine. Because I'm totally fine, Rotor.
Did they like, see you yesterday?
How have you been?
I've been, honestly, I've been better, actually.
I got a donation thanks to Marley. 2 things, Tails. 1, stay calm and don't freak out. 2, I'm glad you and your family are still alive. Yeah, I'm pretty glad about that, too. That's actually pretty awesome.
Okay, so this is a little weird. I can only send these people into this hole.
Yeah. Thanks, Paul, you Scream X Squad. Why is the plant here behind the chat? Well, I mean, the chat's kind of behind the plant. I think, you know, I never really thought about it before. Thanks, TGO3. Those dummies went to a nightclub to find Tails? Are you talking about Rouge's failed business?
I don't really know who that is.
She's somebody I know. What is this game?
I don't know, but I can make these guys float. They're falling down this black abyss.
Rotor, it's Jessica Rabbit.
How have you been lately? This is like a cool thing. You're streaming and stuff.
Yeah, it's really fun, Rotor. Why are you here? Like, no offense Tails? Why are you here?
Well, actually, it was because Sally and Sonic. Well, Sonic was kind of worried about you. He was saying,
Oh, yeah, I told him not to worry, though.
Okay, but he was anyway. He was worried anyway. Hi.
This is a little weird. That's exactly what Chad does.
He punched that guy.
Hey, Rotor, Jessica Rabbit is back.
Well.
Is that cool? That cool?
Okay, thanks, Jessica Rabbit. What are you talking about, Rotor? You are the most handsome among Sonic's old friend group. So smart and handsome.
What about me, Jessica?
Nah, this is gonna wind up on TikTok. Don't interact with that account, Tails. Don't interact with that account.
What's gonna happen?
We're gonna end up on TikTok, Tails. There's a prank video waiting to happen.
What happens? I thought it was real Jessica.
No, man. They're complimenting me. Listen, I've seen this. This is just gonna be like
You think
straight
it's
up.
not the real Jessica?
I don't think so.
But it would be really cool bragging rights to say Jessica Rabbit watches my streams.
This is weird. They're all jumping in holes.
I understand that. I really do.
Yeah, but it's for real. If somebody's complimenting me, Tails, it's just for a TikTok or something. It's like a prank video.
But Rotor, thank you, Jessica. You look good too. Tails is such a cutie pebble. Well, thank you, Jessica. You know, you're very beautiful yourself.
No, Tails, listen, you're gonna be a punchline. You can't, or at least I'm gonna be a punchline somehow.
But it's Jessica Rabbit. Rotor, it's Jessica Rabbit.
Well, it's not the real one. Jessica Rabbit wouldn't say, "Hey, Rotor, you're looking handsome," to me.
Did we just digest this guy?
That was like a Starlight Pit thing, I think.
Rotor, I'm not going to tell you why, but this is extremely triggering for me.
I think these guys just like got eaten or something.
That's extremely triggering for me, Rotor. I really don't want to think about that. That is very uncomfortable.
Get up, you guys! Come on! Oh my gosh, this is so weird. We're back in the hole again. Okay, but you seem on edge and stuff.
No, fine. Wait, cool, fine.
Okay, they're all back in the hole.
Why do they keep on dying?
Because they keep jumping into the hole, and then they fall down, and they jump into the hole again. It's probably it's probably supposed to mean something. It's like
They're all British. That makes me feel a little better. Thanks to Morley, thanks so much. By the way, I might not be able to see the whole stream, but I hope it goes well, everyone. It's insanely impressive you're getting away with this. Thanks so much to Morley. Getting away with what? Playing a game with my best buddy, Rotor?
I mean, I haven't seen you in a really long time, Tails.
We're best friends now.
I'll just take what I can get. Yeah, sure.
We're best friends. You still do science projects.
Oh yeah,
right?
no, it's things have gotten weird. I heard that things were getting weird with you, and it looks like things are getting weird because your plants.
Yeah, it's just really cool. Thanks, Leah. Is that tree supposed to be Cosmo? I call him Cosmo Mario Kilimanjaro, or CMK for short, you know?
I'm gonna be honest, Tails. The fruit on that thing, it looks kind of like a shrunken head, like little voodoo guys.
You know, that was the last thing I was worried about. It doesn't look like a bird to you, right?
I don't see any avian features. It's not very bird-like.
Cool, yeah, cool. These two show 3 hay tails. Plant chicken dinner. Hey, listen, DGO3, I don't know what you're talking about. Those are just some emojis. I've never seen those emojis before. Do you like emojis, Rotor?
But I guess they're like good for making sure everybody knows like the intention of what you say in text.
Yeah. I mean, why do they have a dinner plate emoji? What's that about?
I guess just for if you want to talk about dinner. Tails, you don't seem like all okay and stuff.
Well, you said you hadn't seen me in a while.
Have you started puberty or?
Everyone keep asking me that.
Yeah, it's just like. Oh, can I stop these guys? Oh, I can stop them. Oh, I was
You were
letting
just
them.
letting a bunch of them die, even though you could have stopped them. This
I
is
didn't
so
know. I had
awful!
no idea what I was
No,
supposed to
this is
do.
so awful. I can't watch anymore.
This is very strange.
Thanks, Liam. Wrote a word of advice. Keep your distance from this plant. Trust me. Yeah, just don't touch it. Whatever you do, Rotor, do not touch.
Okay, what are the dangers associated with this plant? Is it like skin rash kind of stuff, or is it thorny?
Laceration?
Oh, it's got thorns and stuff.
Yeah. Thanks, Dark Sparrow. Rotor, don't get close to CMK, you're gonna get eaten. It doesn't eat people! Eating people is just a myth!
Okay, listen, Tails, if you're in a weird spot where you need to hide some stuff, as somebody who's been in some weird situations myself, I can help you.
You can?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, well, I'm waiting. Hey, thanks, one heck of a username. I like that username. I made it in 12 minutes late. No big deal. This game's kind of weird anyway, and then you didn't
So
miss much.
you can click and they'll jump
You barely
in,
missed anything.
or you can just not click and they won't.
This is DGO3, Rotor.
Do I
Get
not
close
click or do I click?
and touch the plant. It's fine. DGO3, no! Don't listen to them.
I'm not
they're
gonna touch.
evil.
Listen, I've got sensitive skin. I'm not gonna touch the plant. Also, I'm sorry about. So listen, Tails.
Yeah.
I just want I used your bathroom and I had to open up the window just to let some air in, but then I knocked over some of your mom's towels. I folded them back up again, but I didn't do a very good job folding them.
That's okay. The maid will do it.
Oh yeah, no, that's for sure. Yeah, you guys are. Yeah, your parents have always been pretty like well-to-do.
What are you talking about?
Well, you're kind of a rich kid, Tails.
No, I'm not.
Okay, does your dad mow his own lawn?
Of course not. Why would he do that?
So he has a gardener do it.
Well, yeah, I mean, who doesn't have a gardener?
And do your parents do laundry, or does your maid do that?
I mean, who does their own laundry, Rotor?
Rich, that is super rich people shit. I'm
My
gonna be
mom and
honest.
dad
It's
don't
not.
have time for ironing.
Kid, that's just like the richest stuff ever. That's super rich.
I'm not rich.
You're not even comprehending the level of rich.
Rotor, I'm not rich. Look. Okay, maybe you could say I got a big donation right here. You could see
Oh
that.
wow, that's crazy.
You could see that 100 British pounds is a big donation. Thank you
Wow.
so much, Neil. That's like really crazy.
Wow, Rotor, I've heard great things about you. Smart, loyal, and AI savvy. I respect that. Let's have you and Sally introduce Nicole to the stream and everyone else. Fox Boy, take a break and go catch up with your old friends like Sally and Bunny. You deserve it. Seriously.
Thanks so much. Hey, but we can't introduce Nicole to a stream. She's not a person.
Well, I mean, she kind of is, Tails. I haven't seen her in a little while because there's some crazy stuff that happened with Sally's dad, but...
Rotor, Nicole's not even a she, it's an it.
Okay, well, that's...
Hold on, I will get right back to this. Thanks, one heck of a username. I know it's a pretty awesome, creative username, right? I totally agree. It's totally awesome.
Well, listen, Tails, I guess you're gonna get a chance to be proven wrong about this, because,
I don't actually know what you're talking about, Rotor, because, your AI is just an algorithm. It doesn't have any
well,
consciousness.
a lot of people are gonna get guessed here. Look at all this
I'm just,
suggestion.
Rotor, I really have to ignore that right now. It's really triggering me. I can't even look at it.
Do you have, like, a phobia?
Yes.
I had, like, a phobia of toilets one time when I was a little kid. I had to see a specialist about it.
No, Rotor, we can't
Like a
have...
kid psychology guy.
I don't want to hear about your toilet phobia. This is weird, Rotor.
Well, it was weird. That's why my parents
Why are you
freaked
always
out about
like
it.
this? I always remember you doing this. You just overshare.
It's not even oversharing, because I'm not even telling you any details. I'm just saying it happened.
Overshared.
I'm just saying it happened. I'm not even sharing any details.
You just made me feel gross. You just used my bathroom.
No, but it's like that child psychologist told me. Everybody does it. It's totally fine.
We
Oh,
can't have Nicole on the stream.
Yeah, you can.
No, we can't. She's not a person.
all I would need to do is like make some kind of avatar for her. It could be like I guess like a.
That's like having an
like a
animatronic.
hologram thing, or
Rotor, that would be an animatronic.
no, it would be like Eggman's weird daughter that made it in that recent publication.
You're funny, Rotor. You're really funny.
Okay, I'm not really following here, but
I mean, it's just you likened yourself to Eggman's ability. You know, it's just pretty amusing.
what are you saying?
I got a donation to read. Thanks, Omega. Side effects of content of Sentience root system may include mild skin irritation, rash, hives, swelling, soreness, lacerations, liquefied bones, complete blood drainage, organ failure, evisceration, and death. You could say that, or you could say just don't touch the freaking thing!
Okay, so Tails, where are you specializing in these days?
I got another donation to read. I will get back to you. Thank you, GGO3. Hey, baby, fuck, not a baby. If you were hunted for sport, would you have your head or your tails be mounted on a wall? Also, the cops are getting sus, by the way. They're gonna be sus of you if you keep on talking about killing me. What do you say to that? No one's gonna mount me on a wall. And if they wanted to taxidermy me, they'd probably taxidermy my whole body.
Okay, so
Saying, if I was gonna taxidermy a person,
What?
I'd probably taxidermy the whole body.
No, you do it.
No.
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 You.
No.
You.
No.
You.
No.
You.
No.
You.
You.
No.
No.
You.
Thanks, one heck of a username.
No.
Holy moly, I just made one of the best grilled cheese known to man. I guess this stream brings good luck. Well, you know,
You. No. You.
good job it does for you. Enjoy that sandwich.
No.
Please enjoy that sandwich.
You.
I'm very uncertain of what I think this is basically like a beam puzzle. You know, where you got like a light maze type of thing. But
No. You.
No. You.
Oh, yeah, Robert,
this is very weird.
it's very, very weird. I just gotta ask you something. You really think you're on the same level as Eggman?
Well, I made an AI, Tails.
No, you didn't.
Okay, let's maybe you didn't hear, but I totally did.
You.
No. No. You.
It was a few years ago,
No.
like
You.
3, maybe 4. I kind of forget the exact timing of things, but it's been a few years, and did you not know, or is this like a
Thanks,
willful
GGO3. The
ignorance?
plant looks hungry there, but it needs meat. Well, yeah, you know, you could say that.
No. You.
Rotor,
No. No. You.
you've never created true
You.
sentience in a robot or a computer. You never did that.
No.
Only Eggman has ever done that before.
No. You. Yes. You. All right.
I
Oh
really
my
don't know
god,
what
this
you...
is weird. Okay, listen, Tails. What do you specialize in these days?
Robotics?
Okay,
Aerodynamics?
so I have questions about the like bioengineering stuff with the giant tree, because that is not natural. I just don't buy it for a second. There's something weird going on with the tree. I can tell.
Mom, I told you, Sentience is bigger than just fish these days. Thanks, Tinder the Viper. Hey, Rotor, I hope you're doing good. You're very cute and would love to take you out to a restaurant, maybe Chili's. You got another person asking you out on a date.
You know, I've never been with this. Is this a psyop or something?
Listen, Tinder the Viper, I
Is
want to
this-
let you know that if you're asking him out because you think that he created true artificial intelligence, I gotta let you know
Okay,
he's full
now
of-
hold on a second.
You're full of it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that a 10-year-old who idolizes Eggman has
I'm
more knowledge
11,
on this subject
and I do not
than someone who's
idolize-
actually made
I
an
do
AI.
not idolize Eggman. You never made an AI.
I made
I
it.
did.
Where's your AI model, Tails?
I made it into a dog.
You made an AI dog.
I did, and it was extremely successful.
AI
It
dogs.
passed every test a real, well-trained dog would.
Boston Robotics made a quadruped robot. What even is that? That's like Mickey Mouse stuff.
It had sentience.
Dog sentience?
Yes.
I'm not in the business of dog sentience, Tails. My AI runs a city.
Rotor, that's an algorithm.
It has a personality, Tails.
Rotor, if this was a real person, no one could actually do that. This is an algorithm. This isn't a personality. What Eggman achieved with Siege was unprecedented.
Yeah, and that robot can handle tons of system interfacing while holding a conversation. All of his AIs can multitask beyond what a normal person could do.
Rotor, every single study you've ever submitted has failed every peer review.
Maybe I'm just not great at writing stuff because, well, I didn't get an amazing education, Tails. My parents were poor. It's not the same life as you.
You can't just see because I have more money than you that I'm wrong. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, you can't just say that my AI isn't real. It is.
Rotor, it failed every test.
No, Tails, you don't understand. It was hitting all the markers.
It wasn't. I was on the committee.
Excuse me?
I was on the committee.
You can't be on a committee.
Yes, I am.
You're a kid. That's unethical.
I'm on the ethics council as well.
That in itself is unethical. You can't be on an
ethical?
You're a child. You can't be on an ethics council.
But I'm prodigious.
That doesn't make any difference. You need
Listen, I got donations to read.
You need real life experience to be on an ethics council.
I have plenty of real life experience. Right?
You can't. It's not an IQ thing.
You're very wrong. Thank you, TGO3. On a serious note, Tails, Jet's mother is terribly worried about her missing son. As a hero, I heard it. I'll probably be worried. You know, I wouldn't know! I wouldn't know! I can't help her! I can't. Nobody can help her now.
Tails, what's happened?
Thanks, Lost Shadow Lord. Nicole was able to hack into Omega somehow. They have issues with each other. No, Omega will have issues with her. Omega is sentient. Nicole is not.
Are you saying my AI is less sentient than a robot obsessed with a single purpose of murder and destruction?
He actually has a whole lot of quirks to him, way more than that.
His main focus is the thing he was built for. I'm not saying he's not sentient, but he's pretty simple.
To read. Thank you, Night Fury Lover. You haven't seen Rotor in many years, Tails. I don't think you can fully judge what he can do. Plus, Nicole's been in chat a few times. She's still an algorithm. I helped to judge that. I was on the panel.
I have even less respect for that organization now.
Thanks, Omega. Designation Rotor. Can you provide me with a list of Designation Nicole's known backdoors and exploits? I'm asking for a friend.
Okay, yeah, listen, I understand you're supposedly not allied with Eggman anymore, but that doesn't really make it
anymore.
Well, last thing I saw of the Omega robot, he was all over the news in my home country for blowing up a chapel. I'm sorry, it's not an amazing
no, it's fine.
point of reference.
It's fine. I thought you were talking about me.
That seems like terrorism.
It's totally,
stuff.
I don't even care. This is a true last ethics from a murderer like you. Haha, good luck. I've never murdered anybody in my life. I never would. I'm a good person.
Did you murder someone, Tails?
No. Why would I do that? Do I look like a murderer to you?
I mean,
I'm on an ethics council.
Okay, yeah, but an ethics council that was unethical enough to put you on it.
You're just jealous, Rotor.
You're a child. You can't be on an ethics council.
Is this because you never got even so much as a degree?
Listen, Tails, I couldn't afford to go to university, okay?
Didn't you get a scholarship?
No. No, I did not.
Stop killing people in this game. Thanks now, Mario, Tails, Phoenix. A phoenix is the firebird.
My work wasn't well written enough. The way I presented my findings was too inarticulate.
I taught myself how to do that.
Well, good for you, Tails.
This is you three. You want to know, Rotor? Look in CMK's roots and tell me if you see a phone in there. I actually removed that!
Okay, that is an interesting comment.
Oh, thanks, Paloma the Eagle.
Well, let me take a look here, actually, Tails.
I'll take care of it.
Dear Tails, my son, Kyle/Jet, loves your little show and watches it every week. Son, if you can hear me, please come home. You're loved. You're so loved. It will be different, we promise. I'm sorry. Thanks, Tails. I'm sure you're a nice young man and your mother's pride and joy. Oh, my boy.
I don't know what she's talking
You
about.
killed a guy called Kyle.
I didn't kill anybody, Rotor!
Your plant killed him, didn't you?
That's what people assume.
You know why
The
people...
Yosemite Moon, Tails' moon, what do you know about the entity known as the End? Wait, I need to know more. I'm not myself. You know, I think I know a lot about the entity known as the End.
Okay, listen, Tails.
Thanks, Mimic the Octopus. Have y'all seen a green hedgehog and a green tenrec? I'm looking to join their group. No, I haven't, actually. I wouldn't know. You know, green people have a lot of problems because people hate them. Thanks,
No,
Lightning
that's
Striker.
fair. That's true.
You underestimated Nicole. She took control of a mic. Yeah, because she's an algorithm.
No, she's not an algorithm, Tails. Okay, what is Eggman doing in the 9 Nut? Trying to explain this to me.
Well, you know you'd know if you bought his book.
I'm not gonna buy a $2,000 book from a terrorist.
He reduced it to 1,800. It's practically a bargain.
I don't have thousands of dollars to spend on his terrorism books.
Well, you can borrow mine.
I don't even want to read his books.
Bro, quit lying. I know you.
No, listen, Tails, everybody knows if you make an AI, then you're basing it off of the findings that were leaked from the old ARC research. That's how you make an AI. That's how Eggman does it. That's how everyone does it.
It's actually not as simple as that. You know that if you read the book.
It's everything about it is based off
No,
of.
it's not.
It's
Rotor, I'm telling you, I have the book.
AI started with those findings from the ARC that got leaked.
Rotor, you're sounding like a fool right now. Read the book.
I don't want to read Eggman's book.
Agree.
So you wouldn't accept it if it gave it to you for free.
No, this
I mean, maybe I would.
You're not even a little curious what he says. The world leader in robotics.
Okay, world leader is a little bit more kind of credit than I would want to give him, because...
Rotor, I know he's not a good guy, but he's the best in the world and you know it.
Okay, but he's got more resources. Like, have you considered that there's some random guy who's never had a chance who could probably do just as much
Stop
stuff as
being
him?
everything about you, Rotor.
I'm not even saying this about myself. I'm saying
You
realistically...
could never be as good as Eggman. Nobody could. I include myself
Where are you, in
that.
his fan club?
No, I hate him. But he's the smartest guy alive.
Well, it just sounds like you're bigging him up.
It just is. It's a fact. He's the greatest scientist and mind of our time.
God, this is so weird.
Rotor, can we stop looking at this? It's giving me a headache. Thanks, GGO3. You're an accomplice to murder, Tails. No ethics. I am not an accomplice to murder. I would never do that.
Okay, like, what actually happened with the plant? Like, obviously the plant ate somebody. I can just tell, honestly. It just seems like context
Shadow Lord.
clues.
Wait, Rotor, what was the title of your dissertation? He didn't title it correctly. He just used the first line of his project.
Nobody taught me how to format it correctly. Look,
This game is making me very uncomfortable.
me and organized, like, academia just have never gelled, because I don't show my work so much. I just kind of know what I'm doing, and...
But Rotor, that'll never get you any degree or anything. You'll never
Okay, but I don't need that, you know what? I don't even need that, because I modernized the entirety of Acorn Island, which, like...
That wouldn't take anything. You guys were living in mud huts.
Yeah, but now I've got an AI who is totally sentient and intelligent, helping out with running an entire modernized city.
I asked Dinesh here to read out. This Digital Viper, Rotor, don't listen to Tails. We've all witnessed Nicole's advanced intelligence and capabilities. She's an amazing AI. She's an amazing AI algorithm. She doesn't have independent thought. She failed on several counts, Rotor.
Okay,
You know
no,
that.
but listen, Tails, I ran those benchmarks again, and the progress was crazy.
Then why did you never resubmit?
I don't like that. Well, you know what? I don't even like the organization. I don't like the way organized academia is all about, like, this kind of like
Rotor, you and I know the
stuff.
only people who say to the people who couldn't get in.
I don't gel with, like, all this. Oh,
Listen,
I guess that's the end
Rotor,
of the game.
You don't have to agree. By the way, it was the weirdest game I've ever seen it as saying something. I think somebody bought that to torment me.
It seems very, like, Dash and Rebirth themed, and, like, something about human nature, probably, and, like, all the, like, crowds and people following other people, or, like, ostracizing people by, like, parting in the crowd to make sure they don't touch him. That was one part of
I
it.
can relate to a lot of it.
It seems very, like, society-ish.
Yeah, society-ish. Thanks, Fitzgerald Robot. Knock, knock. This is the Acorn Police Department. We have a legal warrant to search this house and property for a missing green bird. Last reported here from Mother Bird. I have a SWAT team here if needed. That will not be necessary. I don't even live on the Acorn Islands.
Okay, listen. I think you probably need to give him notice, and then give him that, and then present your warrant or something like that. You probably have to give him notice, man.
Thanks, one heck of a username. You guys have big brains, right? I need help with understanding how to make an amazing, delicious chili dog for a special someone later. She's a beauty. You know, I don't actually know how to cook. We have a chef do that for us. Mom does
Oh,
something.
wow, you've got a chef, too. It's not even like a maid-chef combo. They're separate.
Well, it's because Dad was gaining a bunch of weight. We needed to have someone to track his diet.
It's a dietitian and a chef.
Mom still likes to do cooking for me.
Your mom makes food for you as a hobby.
I prefer the cooking of the chef, though.
You know, Tails, I feel like you could benefit a lot from, like, seeing the other side of life, like, for the other 99% of all of us.
These TGO3, these streams can be used as evidence to your tales. I know.
Okay, listen, Tails. I came here because I've had run-ins with, like, the Ethics Council that you're apparently on, and other organizations who don't like the way I do things.
Unethical.
No, it's like I said, Tails, it's just that I don't like writing down all my work because I know what I'm doing.
Rotor, that's not the only question. Stuff you did to try and develop your own robots was beyond questionable.
Okay, listen, it's just basic stuff. You know, all that, like, neural scanning I did on myself. I was the only, like, intelligent test
What
subject
about your
in
little
that.
brother you did that on?
Okay, well, he said yes, and he signed
I
a waiver.
don't know how you got away with that legally.
He signed a waiver.
He was 6.
I mean, my parents signed a waiver, too.
Rotor, they did not.
Well, that's...
You and I both know you forged that. Come on.
Listen, Tails. I take it you're getting involved in, like, some real, like, down and dirty science here. I've not really dabbled in stuff with plants.
I don't either. That's why I traded T-Pup for it.
You traded your AI's robot dog
Yeah, for
for a
sentience
killer
plant.
tree.
Well, the scientist who treated before it said he was developing sentience in plants. And all I got was this man-killing thing. And now I don't know what to do.
Honestly, Tails, it sounds like you got bullshitted. I don't think you can make sentient plants.
I guess so. I mean, stranger things have happened, Rotor. You really can't deny that.
Okay, yes, but, like, come on.
You can't deny stranger things have happened.
Has anything intelligent happened? What
I
does he
read
even
all
do?
of his findings. They all made sense.
So,
All of his findings made sound sense.
okay, and his findings must have been incorrect at the end of the day because his plant's not sentient.
Rotor, I'm actually not 100% sure on that.
No, but, like, honestly, Tails, what I'm getting at is maybe this whole thing about, like, writing down your work and showing your work, maybe it's not, like, that important. Like, maybe more important is, like, really getting in there and doing some crazy science.
doing some crazy science. You don't believe in peer-reviewed research at all. Now I just know you're bitter.
Well, listen, I don't even like a lot of my peers. I don't like a lot of my peers in our community, Tails.
You don't like the peers that you don't know?
Listen, Tails, I've seen a lot of it. I'm not. Oh, thanks, Neo. An intellect question for the two of you. What are your grasps on thermodynamics? I'm curious to hear about your hypotheses. What are your arguments?
An argument about thermodynamics? What argument would we have?
There's really nothing to argue about.
There's 4 laws.
Okay,
It's really not that difficult to grasp.
I mean, here's like a thermodynamics nugget. I eat more calories than I burn. That's why I am disgusting and fat.
Rotor, you don't have to make this all about you.
No, that's like a basic example. Like food is a really basic example of thermodynamics.
Yes, it is.
I believe in like using layman's terms to talk about this kind of
I
stuff.
don't know what theory you could possibly have on it differs from the general
I really don't think there's a way to theorize about thermodynamics. I think we're kind of there.
I think we got it down. Like the laws of physics, we got it.
If you want to clarify the question, like, if you want to like talk about this from a specific angle, is there like some kind of theorem or something? Maybe. Thanks, C03. Hey, Tails, has CMK been giving off a scent?
I wouldn't know. I live with the plant. You go like, it's called nose blind, right?
I guess we should play one of these other games.
Let's hope there's no more dying in it. Listen, Rotor, I just want to say it's not my fault that you don't have a degree. It's not my fault that you've never had your research accepted. You don't have to act bitter about it.
I don't want to be like a part of the club. The club.
Rotor, if you didn't want to be part of the club, why have you tried so many times?
Because I decided, after all, you know what? Screw it. I don't even want this. I'm happy doing my own thing.
Then why did you submit very recently? I'm talking 2 months ago, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I just seem to remember in June I saw something you were submitting. I had to give you like some pointers again.
So you sign your name as just T-T at the end of official letters. You're that guy.
Yes.
I can't believe you're that guy.
I have to keep myself anonymous.
Because you're too young to be on... This is ridiculous. You can't even be on the thing that you're on, because it's I don't even blame you, because you think it's cool that you're on this, like, official thing, but they shouldn't have even let you on there.
Listen, Rotor, I know you tried to get on yourself.
Well, yeah, because I wanted to be,
No,
like...
because you wanted to bend it to your will. That's what
I wanted to not get in trouble with them, and I thought that if I was part of the council, I wouldn't get in trouble. Because I want to do things my way. I don't want to play by their rules.
But you submitted just 2 months ago. Thanks, Lightning Tiger. Tails got the plan from a Dr. Fartman lookalike. Okay, listen, that is not what you think. We got another donation.
Okay, that's a little weird.
I don't like this game either.
Thanks, Stone Cold Steve Austin, like from WWE. Austin 316 says, I'm going to whip your ass. If you keep acting like a suck rich knob, I'll open up a can of whoop ass with your name on it. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
What the heck is going on there?
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I also don't think the game is showing up.
No, you gotta fix that, Tails.
Well, you're the one playing the game, so...
Well, I'm not familiar with your streaming software.
You're not familiar with OBS?
I've never done streaming, Tails.
Today's childhood game not on screen. I did just realize that, but thank you very much for letting us know. Why are you clicking his crotch? Like, you could have clicked anywhere.
Listen, I didn't even think about it. Why did you?
Thanks so much, one heck of a username. I sadly had to go. It was fun while I was here. See you guys. Try and tune in next stream. Have a blessed rest. You guys say thanks so much, one heck of a username. You're really great. You're really kind and sweet, and I really like that. I really need that. Hey, thanks, Fitzgerald Robotnik. This is the police again. We received notice from neighbors about cries for help. Home security camera footage from neighborhood house about said missing bird. We don't want to use force. We can settle this peacefully. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't think Robotnik's a very common last name.
Yeah, I don't really... You think she's dead man trolling?
Nah, you probably... I'm gonna assume he wouldn't use his own actual real last name.
Do you think one of his family members just messing with me?
I mean, I'm pretty sure every Robotnik is related.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty small family. I don't think it ever, came up twice. What is this game?
It's a guy with, like a European socket head running.
This is 3. I asked because carnivorous plants have bright colors and certain scents to attract prey, little fox boy. Also, stop being bitter, Miles knees up. I'm not bitter! Rotor's the one being bitter! And I don't know, Rotor's the plants smell weird.
Not to me, but what? This is so weird. What is going on?
This makes the last game look normal. This is making me very uncomfortable.
This is so weird. Wait a minute.
So uncomfortable.
This is so weird. I'm
I'm
not.
glad you agree, because I was kind of worried you were enjoying this stuff. And I'm like, no.
So that guy got punched.
And now his butt's just out for everybody to see. What the heck am I looking at?
This is kind of like an art movie, I feel.
I'm not really an artsy person, I'm not gonna lie to you.
I mean,
If you keep flashing that, you're gonna have to give a seizure warning.
I like movies, like, enough, I guess.
I mean, some of my favorite movies are Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, and the Marvel movies, so...
Yeah, all good movies,
I'm not really into, the film festival stuff, you know?
No, I mean, I've tried to get into, art movies, because I was just, trying to feel anything last year, but it was just never for me.
No, I'm exactly the same. That's exactly what I tried. I'm like, okay, intelligent people watch these, and I didn't get it.
I mean, it wasn't really about intelligence for me, but, it is what it is.
So why did you start watching?
I was just trying to feel anything.
Okay?
I've had serious problems for real, Tails. Oh, I gotta
Is that why you keep on submitting crappy research?
It's not crappy. Okay, hold on a second.
A lot of it is pretty
I'm allowed to struggle with depression, and that doesn't make my research crappy.
Rotor, a lot of it recently has been pretty crappy.
You really think so?
Well, yeah, I do actually.
That stuff about photosynthesis wasn't even me. It just wasn't. That's not the real me,
I figured, Rotor.
I didn't really hold an interest, honestly.
It was crap. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was crap. I was shocked. I know you can do way better than that. I could do better when I was 4.
Thanks, Paloma. Sincere apologies for my emotional state, Tails. It's just been really hard these past 2 weeks. My son doesn't have many friends, but your show is one thing that he always looks forward to, which makes me happy. See, he was never the same after the divorce. Oh dear God, I blame myself.
Oh my God, listen, Rotor, I have a whole bunch of stuff weighing down on me. It's gotta be worse than your stuff. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay, yeah, I mean, honestly, This feels kind of like you're in a worse situation than battling your own demons. Like, this is like actual
Can I tell
life-threatening
you the
stuff.
truth, Rotor? First of all, I want to say none of my friends are actually that smart. As much as I'm seeing your research is crappy, you're actually the smartest person I know in real life that isn't my own family.
No, I understand that. This guy's pooping.
He pooped a coin.
It made a like a rattling. Oh, now I'm picking it up.
Is he gonna eat his own crap?
Oh, that's...
Yes, he is.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Throw up? Thanks for server body ketchup, please. Vote 1 deploy swatter, 2 use yes. There's no way this is the police, Rotor.
I never like believe that unless they're at the door, Tails.
Thanks, Jessica. Tails, sweetie, please be kind to Rotor here, please. I am beat.
Oh, I gotta throw his money, and then I'll chase it. The money he pooped. Why did he poop the money?
I don't know what they could possibly symbolize. I really don't.
Is it a metaphorical thing about like chasing crap or?
Rotor, I gotta tell you the truth. Please, do not judge me.
There's
Remember,
like-
I have seen the stuff you have done.
Listen, I'm like the least judgy person.
Yeah, you can't be. I've seen the stuff you tried to do.
Okay, well,
The
Tails.
number of times you tried to sell your own brother out is insane.
Listen, Tails, you're an only child. You don't know what it's like.
Yeah, apparently not.
Well, listen, Tails, you don't understand what being an older sibling is like. You've never had a
Well, let me
kid.
just say I'm glad I'm not your sibling.
Listen, Tails, you've never been 9 years older than somebody who your parents prefer to you and gave the top bunk of the bunk beds to, even though he was bedwetting and drinking a gallon of milk every night. Like, you can't even imagine what I've been through.
Yeah, I'm glad I can't. Well, just wait for my story. It's way worse. These teach you through tales, Paloma needs the truth and closure about Jet Cal Phoenix. You need to give this family the hard truth. Imagine how worried his baby sister is. Rotor, I'm gonna tell you the truth. And it sounds better and worse at the same time.
No, listen, if there was some kind of experiment that went wrong and some guy ended
It
up...
wasn't even that. Okay, I gotta give you the lowdown. This guy used to bully me in Sonic when we did Extreme Gear.
I know you got bullied a lot. I'm sorry
Do you
about
remember
that.
the Extreme Gear craze?
Oh, yeah, I guess you do.
Yeah, me and Sonic got involved in that, and we met this bird called Jet. He was the biggest jerk ever. He just bullied us for no reason, just for being better than him. We beat him in a bunch of races, and then we got bored, and he started winning again, so we thought maybe that would be the end of him. It was for a while, and then we started doing these streams, and he got really jealous, and really weird about me, but he started stalking me. Rotor, I'm not joking. I woke up one night and I saw him in the corner of my room.
He was stalking a 10-year-old?
Yes! This guy was nuts. He wouldn't stop calling me his best friend, and he wouldn't stop barging into my room every Tales Tuesday, even though he wasn't invited.
That's really weird. This game is weird, too.
Yeah, but listen, that's not the end of the story. This guy wouldn't leave me alone. And then I finally told him I've had enough. He got all weird, said he was going to better himself, and what did he do? He dyed his feathers orange, renamed himself Phoenix, made a $2 million rap song with a little gecko or something.
Isn't that guy really famous?
Yeah, hence the $2 million, and he wouldn't stop spamming it while he bullied my new best friend. He made her cry repeatedly.
Is this real?
Yes.
Is this like a real story?
Yes.
Wow, that's...
And then what happened was, my plant eats meat. Rotor,
The plant eats meat.
I don't think I need to explain the rest to you. I know you're not stupid.
Wow, like a Thanksgiving turkey.
All in one go. I tried to stop it. I was just standing there. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I never thought I could eat a whole body, Rotor. I promise I never tried to do anything wrong. But I think he made the plant angry, which is why I'm saying I think it might be sentient after all.
Wow, this could be like a crazy study opportunity. Like, this plant is insane.
So now you understand why everybody's saying it's my fault, but I don't really believe it is. I just sat there. I couldn't have saved it if I tried. I would have got sucked in too.
Are you sure?
Okay, well, listen, Tails. I've never actually killed anyone, so I don't know.
I never killed him. The plant did, and the plant is sentient.
Okay, listen, Tails. I don't think that you can prove that the plant is sentient.
Oh yeah, say something bad about it. It'll come reaching out to you, I promise.
What?
Just say something bad about it.
Do I address it? Do I say you, or
Anything.
do I just say it?
Like it's a
I'm
person.
talking about it or talking to it?
Check this out. Hey, CMK, I love you. What? You're stroking me. You see that?
Wow, that is really weird.
It likes to stroke my mom.
Okay,
Gives her a little pats on the back when she feeds it. My mom feeds it.
that's
Thanks,
strange.
TGO3. Good job, Tails. Now explain to Paloma. Well, apparently she's watching, so I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do anything to Chet. He was just there and he wouldn't stop bullying poor Zoe.
What?
This is really poorly warned you, Tails. This is your fault. No, it's not. I didn't do anything. Rotor, say something bad to the plant.
You suck.
Don't, nothing too bad. Just say CMK.
It's ugly.
Watch it. It's gonna reach out to you. Well, jump out of the way!
Whoa.
Say something nice! Say something nice! Say you didn't mean it!
I'm sorry. You're cool. You got a great look.
Now it stops. You know this plant.
Whoa, my God! What is this?
I don't think Mom will be approving of this.
They've all got like. Oh my God!
My eyes.
No.
Can we stop playing now?
Oh, this is setting off my intrusive thoughts.
I think this game might be about something a little unpleasant now.
I think I'm getting the port and charger aesthetic thing here.
Hey, thanks for being a member for a month, VC. Have you guys ever watched Little Shop of Horrors? This will not end well. I actually have!
That's a pretty good movie.
Suddenly Seymour has...
Holy shit! What am I looking at?
Rotor, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore.
These weird little dudes.
Where's Sonic and Sally? Good question, Adam. They came to see me the other day, and I told them I was totally fine. They didn't really seem to believe me, but they seem more interested in each other, and I'm still really peeved with them about that, but it is what it is.
Nah, listen, man. Maybe you're too young to get it, but they'll always like come back to each other.
You don't understand, Rotor. We got a whole friend group, and they're ruining it.
I am
I have
incredibly.
never been more uncomfortable in my life.
I
Rotor,
am
what am I
incredibly
supposed
worried.
to do?
I'm very distracted by this game, Tails. This is really weird.
James' birthday was yesterday. Well, happy 48th birthday yesterday, James. I hope you had a better day than I did yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday, man. Why am I pulling this guy's finger?
I don't know.
Normally by this point, like, your stupid uncle makes a joke about farting and then you let go and that's fine.
Yeah, then Dad would make it worse by saying something weird.
Yeah, listen. Okay, it's also a plug. It's also a socket.
Nope, I can't do this
Make
anymore.
it stop, please.
This is just awful. Thank you, Fitzgerald Robotnik's police yet again. I don't believe you. At 2 p.m. we're gonna enter the building. We try being diplomatic. We're sorry for any
Oh, wow,
property
that's
damages.
nice. That's nice.
I don't think this is a nice game for kids to play.
The finger went into the socket and then went flaccid. That was really classy.
Rotor, you don't think Fitzgerald Robotnik really is a cop, do you?
Nah, I better see a badge, or else I'm not believing anything.
DeMorley, what do you miss?
Oh,
You only missed this.
it's a stiff finger, and I press this button, and it goes soft. That's really classy. And that's the end.
I guess that's it. I can't do it
Okay,
anymore.
I understand the
No
socket
more.
idea now. Well, we played both of those games. Thanks, Night Fury Lover. We've been telling you for months, Tails, that this was going to be a problem. You should have done something when it first started eating meat, but when it was still in the pot, but no, you did nothing. That's basically the same thing. Wait.
I have no. It was
Hold on, wait a second, Tails. Wait a second. You knew this? You had any idea this might happen?
I had no idea it was gonna eat a person. It was eating fish and chicken.
Okay, but how much fish and chicken? That's
Okay, a whole
already
bunch.
weird.
A whole bunch, but Mom thought it was cute.
Okay, but if the quantities of fish and chicken keep getting bigger and bigger, that's like keeping a wild animal.
If you're gonna blame anybody, blame my mother.
Tails, I remember your
Oh shoot! Oh, Rotor, we gotta end the stream right now. It's the FBI. They heard everything. Rotor, we gotta go. Please, you gotta help me, man.
Okay,
I beg
listen,
of you.
I think Sonic said you were going on vacation. Where are you going on vacation?
Oh, we're actually packing tomorrow, and then we're leaving on Thursday.
Okay, listen, Tails. I feel like I'm gonna like make an offer to you, and I think this is gonna be good for me. Do you want me to like house sit for you? I can ask your parents if it's okay, but do you want me to house sit for you and like watch your situation with this plant?
You have to feed it 6 times a day.
Yeah, I mean that's I guess.
Mom goes to Costco. It's the only place that sells enough food.
Okay, as long as I'm allowed to use her Costco card, then I can still do that for her.
I'll get you a Costco card. They said you CMK Tail said you're just some ugly fireboy. No, I did not! I love you, CMK! You know that!
Thanks, Digital Viper. Rotor, I hope your day gets better. My Chili's offer will always be on the table. Yeah, well,
Rotor, why would you want Digital Viper when you could have Jessica Rabbit?
let's see if your offer is still on the table when the stream's not running, Fed.
You're right, they're probably both just the feds trying to get us.
You can't ever trust women wanting us, Tails. Guys like us? Nah.
So you don't have any advice if a girl likes you? You don't have any advice? In case, maybe...
Whoa, sorry, wait a second. You think I have advice for girls?
Oh, I just seen you're like way older than me. You probably had like a couple of girlfriends before, so I'm just asking how you'd know how to make a girl like you.
Yeah, no. Yeah, Tails, listen.
Oh, come on, I know you must have had at least a couple of girlfriends before.
Well, I guess you really are a kid, because you just think the teenagers date people.
Well, yeah, you're like 19, right?
Nah, I'm 20.
Well, you must have had at least one. What kind of teenager never had a girlfriend before?
Tails, what do you see when you look at me? What do you see?
Walrus?
Okay, but do you see an especially jiggly walrus?
Aren't you all?
No, Tails. Some of us are actually pretty built. I'm fat. I've always been fat, and I got even fatter.
I'm sorry, but I just kind of assumed you had a girlfriend at some point because you're like old
Nope.
now.
I have huge tusks, which honestly, even walruses think are kind of ugly, and they make me sound like this. Also, my tusks are kind of close together, which you wouldn't know this, but having tusks really close together is kind of ugly as far as walrus standards go.
Thanks, Jessica Rabbit. Hope to see you soon, Rotor. So you don't think that's really Jessica?
That's not Jessica Rabbit, Tails. You gotta block that out. Listen, Tails, I've fallen into the psyop trap. They almost caught me a couple times.
Well, I trust your wisdom on that thing.
If you
Listen, Rotor,
if you think you can't get catfished by GUN or the FBI, you're wrong. They catfish people all the time.
I know they do, but I didn't think they'd do it on a live stream.
Nah, they're bold, Tails. They'll do it any
So
place.
you don't think that Fitzgerald guy is the real police?
Okay, maybe, but I don't think he's going through like official procedure. He's not even proven himself, so I'm not buying it. I'm not buying
about
it.
house today? You're gonna take care of the plant?
Honestly, Tails,
Because I was really worried about our maid doing it.
yeah, no, I don't think you should get other people involved in this. At least people who don't understand like the kind of thing this is. I'm fine with this kind of thing this is. I get it. Like I've done weird stuff like this. Not with plants, with petri dish stuff, as you may already know.
Yes, Rotor, I know everything you've done. It's really, really unethical.
But even the stuff there's stuff I didn't submit, Tails.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've seen some stuff. Yeah, I've seen some stuff. I just
Well,
see tabs.
you haven't seen the stuff I didn't submit, Tails. I've
Well,
done stuff just for me.
Yeah, but I mean, that stuff you were doing with bacteria was pretty disturbing.
Okay, but it's not as if that bacteria was alive.
Yeah, but you tried to make it alive, and that was the disturbing part.
Listen, Tails, I use that organic matter for computations, and I feel like, as weird as it sounds, we could have, like, fleshy computers that could actually be really helpful.
Yeah, no, not ethical.
It's not alive,
We've
Tails.
told you that so many times.
It's just stem cell stuff.
We in the committee have told you so many
It's
times.
not alive. I already explained
And
this.
we've told you so many times it's not ethical.
It is entirely ethical because there is no pain to any creature.
I miss these bits. I tell you, I miss.
This
I
is
missed
good.
it.
This has been good, actually.
I think it's been great for us.
I feel the need to sit down at a table and do this, but I know you don't even have time for that.
No, I'm really happy we had this conversation.
Yeah, this has been good. Like, I don't really respect your opinion. I feel like you're completely
No,
wrong.
your opinions are
Yes,
garbage. You don't even have PhD.
Likewise. I feel like you're kind of overhyped by this whole like academic system, which doesn't
You're
actually
obviously
prove
just
much at all.
extremely bitter and jealous about not being allowed in the club.
Yes. So that's like the position you're taking.
And conversely, we could both be correct at the same time. One person's hypothesis here does not
Yeah,
contradict the other.
absolutely. Like you could be like high on your own fumes about being part of this academic system, and I could be jealous that I'm excluded from it, and we could both be correct.
I think we may be.
Yeah, I feel like we've come to a conclusion here, quite possibly. It's worthy of more discussion.
And I think, interestingly enough, we can't exactly judge each other on ethics because neither one of us really has any at the end
no,
of the
at
day.
the end of the day, you've got a killer plant you're housing, and you're party to a manslaughter because it's
I just can't let go of my house. At this point, it's like I had to destroy the house.
Yeah, but technically, since it's your property, you're party to manslaughter. It's gross negligence, and I have done things which are
Unspeakable, actually.
well, it's more complicated.
No,
in my case.
I just leave it at unspeakable.
It's more complicated. The level of complication is pretty high.
This is the problem when you don't actually submit to peers. You things get out of hand.
Okay, but also they would try and stop me from doing groundbreaking stuff. At the end of the day, they would be trying to hold me back by saying I can't do it or I shouldn't do it, and nobody's getting hurt, Tails.
Well, except for Jet.
Yeah, that's one interesting point. There's an argument about whether or not I've caused any suffering to organic or living matter, living quote unquote. But there's not a lot of debate, buddy. You definitely
Hey, but
have
listen,
done that.
When you really think about it, don't you think you would probably be the creator who's responsible?
No.
This is not my invention.
Honestly, Tails.
I'm not talking about legally. I'm talking about ethically.
You probably should have like watched it better or taken more precautions if you thought it might
Bro,
eat
I don't
people.
think anybody thought it was possible. I definitely did not think that was possible.
I mean, your precautions were technically inadequate, whether you thought it was possible or not, because it did happen. Which, actually,
I feel like anybody would have been blindsided.
yeah, it's a pretty surprising thing.
You have to admit, you were just shocked by it yourself, and it's way bigger now.
And it's got a weird fruit on it, which looks like a. You know what I'm talking about, like the shrunken heads, like the voodoo
No, I
things.
do actually.
It looks like a
Yeah,
shrunken
no, I
head.
agree, yeah. I'm just kind of worried that like Jet Spirit is gonna come back.
Yeah, I don't think that's.
Stranger things have happened.
Yeah, but is it like a supernatural kind of thing? Because I know that there's weird, like, magic-y, like, weird stuff that go. Like, Sonic's talked about it. He's like
I don't
on magical
research
things.
the magic. My uncle's interested in researching it, but
Yeah, it's not. It's weird. So, is this like a purely scientific thing? Is it like a cursed thing, or?
well, that's what I wonder.
You met him at a science convention, so I'm gonna assume he probably like just hates the fact that magic is real. Like I think all of us do. I'm pretty sure I can.
I hate it.
I'm pretty sure I can speak for all of us when I say that magic being confirmed real sucks. It ruins everything.
That's why I can't stand what my uncle says. It's worth researching. No, it isn't. It discounts everything we know.
I
have to ignore it for my own sanity.
Like the whole like chaos energy thing, like that. There's been some studying on that. We're getting the handle on that. We're getting a handle on the chaos energy stuff, but
actually, Rotor, I have some really interesting research on that. I'd like to show you.
Okay, I would like to see that because
I know you're gonna hate me for saying it, but Eggman's research is very helpful.
Oh gosh, I mean, it's like he researches those things because he wants to like use them to conquer the world.
I know, but what he understands is unparalleled.
Yeah, no, maybe
my dad has a subscription to Egg Monthly. You gotta see all the magazines.
You subscribe to Egg Monthly?
Well, Dad does, yeah. And he's got magazines going all the way back to the 90s.
Eggman's a crook. He charges. What is he charging for that subscription these days?
I think it's only $100 a month.
That's $1,200 a year, Tails.
Yeah, but it's a bargain for that research. It's been invaluable to me and my dad.
I feel like if Eggman really cared about things, then he would make all of his research publicly accessible. But that's it.
Yeah, but he's not gonna. He's a villain.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like when you buy stuff from him, you're like supporting villainy because he's evil.
Yeah, but my best friend takes care of it, so it all evens out.
I honestly, maybe
Eggman has never won once.
I just don't think a guy like that should be living in luxury. I don't believe in it.
Well, he'd be living in luxury if I helped him or not. And besides, it's my dad's money, not me.
Yeah, fair.
He's the rich one.
So you would admit that your family is rich. You're a rich
guy. Yeah, but
guy.
I'm not rich.
Well, you're from a rich family, so
I'm
that
just
makes...
a kid. I don't get any money. I just get an allowance.
Okay, but that's money from your rich parents, which makes you a rich kid.
Well, this is ridiculous. You're just jealous.
You're from a rich family. That makes you a
my
rich person.
My parents have money. I don't have any money.
Okay, but...
I'm 11.
Yeah, that means that you're...
All of my money gets reinvested into research.
Which you're able to do because you're
Dr.
rich.
Eggman, he's watching. Thanks for the support, Tails. Yeah, but of course I support research. Research makes the world go round.
Okay, listen, Tails. Speaking of research, I have never gotten into plant stuff, but this could be an interesting challenge, just observing this thing.
Be my guest. Just be careful not to get eaten.
Yeah, and honestly, house sitting seems like the right thing for me, because I know I need to get out there and, like, I need people to rely on me for something, but I'm not at a place where I can, like, interact with people, like, all day, constantly yet. I feel like house sitting is, like, the perfect thing to help me out.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, you'll still see it like the maid. We have a new one. I can't remember her name right now. Thanks, Lazy Tiger. Pretty sure Sonic and Sally are both in the way here. They already came here yesterday. And I told them I was fine. I totally wasn't, but they'd never understand.
Does your maid speak English, like, okay?
Oh, yeah, really good.
Okay, that's good.
Thanks, Eggman. This Rotor seems extremely jealous of you, Tails. Well, yeah, I think he is a little.
See,
come on, bro. You gotta admit you're acting a little jealous.
I honestly, Tails, I'm basically jealous of everybody. It's a problem.
That's very honest of you. Listen, I'm gonna go in a sec. Thanks, Child of the Moon. Maybe try petting the fruit. Maybe see if he will like it. I am not doing that. You think I'm nuts? Do I look nuts? Don't answer that.
It doesn't look ripe, so...
Listen, Rotor, I want to let you know that what happened to Jet, I never would have done it. Everybody here is trying to say that I would do it on purpose. Of course I wouldn't. I feel awful about it every single day.
I don't think you're the kind of kid who wants to kill people, Tails.
No, I would never do that. I want to let everybody know I may have done some strange things. But I would never, ever try and hurt anybody.
Do you have the contact details of the guy who invented this thing or spliced the DNA for the plant?
I couldn't find him anywhere. It's like he's been scrubbed from the internet.
Okay, I think he's done like a disappearing thing.
I think so, and now I'm really worried about it.
Okay, if he's done like a mega disappearing act thing, then I think you're probably in trouble. He must have known that there's trouble afoot with this stuff.
Well, that's what I figure.
Do you have any way of finding him? Like, what did he even look like? Was he...
He looked kind of like Eggman, but he was weird. He was German.
So a German guy who looks like Eggman.
He insisted he wasn't German, but he very obviously was.
Is there like a German contingent of the Robotnik family?
No, that's the thing. I did my research. There was a branch of them in Ukraine.
Okay, so there's Ukrainian Robotniks.
But no German ones, ever.
Are there Polish Robotniks?
No.
Are there Austrian Robotniks?
I think it branched out to the Robotskis. But that's a different matter.
Gosh, honestly, I don't even know.
But this guy's last name wasn't even Robotnik. He just looked like him.
I mean, it sounds weird to like peg it to a coincidence. That seems like...
Have you ever seen him? He looked like... He was very tall. He had this weird kind of pot belly with like a protrusion on it. And he could only move one arm.
Was the other arm paralyzed, or...
He kind of wobbled around.
Was it in like a cast, or...
No. He just couldn't move it.
So he didn't
I think
have
he must have had a stroke at some point.
Okay, I guess maybe he just has an unfortunate medical history.
See, this doesn't ring a bell.
I've never heard of this guy, Tails.
He looked a lot like Eggman, but kind of like an animatronic version of him. This guy never blinked once.
Okay, Tails.
He was weird, but I had to know about his research. You know how it is.
This sounds like a human suit.
It has been raised to me as a concern. But then I have nothing to go on, Rotor.
I mean, have you met any aliens who are like into bioengineering with plants?
Not really.
No, like botanical aliens?
Not really.
Gosh, well, I don't even know, man. I gotta be honest. It's like a really weird thing you just dropped on me. I thought you were. I came here thinking you were like going through something, and I asked your parents, and they said they hadn't noticed anything. Which, well, I guess that's just your parents, because there's a lot to notice here.
Yeah, well, haven't you noticed my parents are nuts?
Well, everybody knew that, Tails. Everybody knew that back, like on Acorn and like
Yeah,
in the
I
islands.
noticed when I was 2.
Well, look, I can, if you can just like show me where everything is, and I'll talk to your mom if it's okay if I like.
She'll see yes and you know it, come on.
Yeah, she
Listen,
probably.
I
Yeah.
just want you to know I'm not a murderer, I promise.
No, Tails, it's fine.
You know, for what it's worth, I already got my just desserts for not doing something sooner. Now still he doesn't want to talk to me anymore.
Is that
Well, she was my new best friend.
I see.
We used to talk every single night, Rotor.
Is she not talking to you anymore?
She's not answering my calls anymore. She thinks I did it on purpose, I think.
Gosh, well, maybe is she like old enough to understand the difference between involuntary manslaughter and
She's very smart. She'll understand. She obviously just doesn't care.
Well, I mean, involuntary manslaughter is still a pretty serious crime, Tails.
I didn't do anything. The plant did. You can see it has feelings.
I without like a plant testimony from the plant, it seems. I mean, did it ever produce like any like, like those pellets that like owls cough up of like fur and bones and stuff? Did it produce something like that?
I don't know. Me cleans up, not me.
Wow. Honestly, this has got me stumped, Tails, because it sounds like it just like obliterated this whole guy.
And I don't blame myself for that, but everybody else is doing.
Nah, listen, Tails, you just gotta block it out a little bit at the end of the day. It's one of
Well,
those
that's what I
things.
have to do. That's why I was enjoying the conversation with you.
Gosh, well, I mean, that Neo guy paid for Nicole to come to the stream, so I gotta like figure
Well,
out.
it's not gonna be as exciting as he thinks it is.
Well, I gotta figure out like an interfacing thing.
I can help. You know, even if she uses an algorithm, we could still give her a hologram or something.
Okay, so you may notice some things about my code, since some of it is like 3-4 years
It's
old.
spaghetti code, isn't it?
It may or may
Listen, Rotor, I figured it was spaghetti code.
there may or may not be notations or documentation, and I may have made my own language.
I'll decode it, don't worry about
Now
it.
listen, Tails, there's literally no way you could possibly know the functions just by looking at it.
Yes, I could.
It is purely based on my memory.
Rotor, I made a translator for aliens which nobody knew the language for. I think I can handle a little
Does they
code.
like have pheromones or?
No!
Gosh, that is pretty impressive.
Yeah, I got a prize for it.
I've never met an alien. Those wisp things are kind of weird. They creep me out.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the wisp things creep me out. I've never met one in real life.
Thanks, Fiona Fox. Baby Tails is now a criminal. You know what? You know who's a criminal? You're a criminal, Fiona. And you try to hurt people, and I would never do that. I only ever tried to help people.
Well, Tails, maybe you should like just enjoy your vacation, cause I'm gonna.
I'll keep looking into things.
Have you been logging anything or keeping a diary of like the way this plant's
Every
been
day of
evolving?
my life.
Gosh, yeah, cause I
But
gotta.
there's personal stuff in there as well. So you have to promise not to judge.
Tails, if you know literally every experiment I've done, then
Yeah, you're right. What am I saying?
me and you are in this together, bud.
Listen, I'm
We've
gonna
just
go find
gotta
my
we've just gotta
diaries.
like figure this out.
I'm gonna find my diary, get the keys to the garage. You end the stream, okay? Bye.
Okay.
guys.
Well, this is some pretty weird stuff. But you know what? I guess this has gone pretty well. Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be good for me. It's gonna be good for me. It's just like, wow, what is that plant doing? That is so weird. It's
Hey, hold on. Don't get closer. Don't look at it like that. Say something nice when that happens.
oh right. Like what? I don't. If you've got
Just say
like,
I love you. Just scream I love you. Works.
I don't know. Maybe I should sing.
And also, I want to say I won't be here next week because I'm gonna be on vacation, and I don't actually have any games to play anyway. So yeah, nobody donated for any games. So yeah. Listen, I'm just gonna get the keys now and find my diaries.
You're a good plant. I'm not gonna do the I love you thing. That seems kind of weird. I'm gonna be real. I mean, look at me. I'm not a plant lover. I didn't get this size by loving plants. I'm just. Gosh, I'm gonna start making notes. This is really interesting stuff.